Hi there, this is Tracy at Tracing Dreams. Today I'm going to do a quick flip through of some cinch bound journals that I made from old vintage Mr. Men books. So growing up in the 80s, these were very popular. I know at my school library we all checked them out, and it just brought back a lot of memories. When I first started junk journaling about 2 years ago, I found a pack of these at the thrift store and got them and had not used them yet. So this one is called Mr. Rush, and I don't know, maybe a couple months ago, Carrie, the Paper Monkey, had put in her one of her videos how she had gotten this die cut from Amazon to make the rickrack out of paper. So I did purchase those dies, and it has worked out really well for these books. So I did put a pocket in this one. It's got a few things like a little card, some play money, a little note from Little Miss Sunshine, paper pad, and I left all of the story intact, and it is in order. The pages are in order with some other pages mixed in. And some vintage stationery here. It looks like it probably came from the 80s. Vintage flash card with Jeffrey from Toys R Us, if you remember him. Ledger, some more pictures from there, a receipt. So I did leave a lot of the pages blank so that people, whoever decides to get the journal, can put a lot of their own pictures in there, or some writing and things. Did put some things in here, some tickets, and then I made a fabric journaling card for each of these. If you saw one of my recent haul videos, I did purchase a bunch of fabric scraps and things from Tiny Home Treasures, and some of the patterns just worked out really well for these journals, so I made those. And then some graph paper. This is from an old Atlas kids book, probably from the 80s or 90s. And that's from an old like activity book. Writing paper. This is vintage wrapping paper. Use more of one of those rickrack dies there. This is from a vintage kids like dictionary. Just a piece of like scrapbook paper there. Some more writing paper. Again, used some of that paper rickrack. The nice thing about it is you can cut out any color that you want, and it's pretty flat too for the journals. So, a few more pieces of paper there, and then a pocket back here with a library card, game card, some more tickets in that. So yeah, I just thought they were really cute. They came out really cute. And then I did put packs for all of them. They have a flash card with one of the Mr. Men on it, some more of that paper rickrack, and a few other little goodies in there as well. So I'll flip through the other three real quick. Mr. Grumpy. So yeah, I've got some goodies in there with a pocket. And again, his story is all intact. I love that. It's just very grumpy. I love this vintage stationery here. Comes Mr. That's probably Mr. Happy there. And that vintage wrapping paper is so cute too. Here's a fabric card. Yes, a lot of the same things in here. These were so fun. There. It's Mr. Tickle, which we'll see in the next book. Yeah, so I don't know, it's just turned out really cute, really nostalgic for me. Mr. Tickle here is the next book. And again, these are vintage, so the covers are not perfect in this. They're aged, definitely. And this one here too has some of the same types of items in the pocket. It's really cute illustrations in here. Just love the colors. Some more of that vintage stationery. Here, a fabric tag with a few pieces of ephemera. And a few more things here. So I like how the gingham paper worked out in these as well. And this one's pretty similar, Mr. Impossible. This fabric tag, or not tag, but journaling card. Mr. Impossible seems like a lot of fun. So yeah, these would make a great little keepsake journal. I'd write, put some pictures in from over the summer, that sort of thing. Just to jot down some thoughts. You know, junk journals, you can use them for just about anything you want. No rules. Love that picture. So yeah, those turned out really great. So thank you for joining me today. I will put my link to my Etsy shop below. So if you are interested in any of my journals or some of the journaling materials, ephemera and things that I have for sale, you can stop by my shop too. Thank you. Bye.